Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now some heavyweight news. It was very kind of pertinent news. It's just kind of like this is gonna be an advice video. And from word has it from promoter extraordinaire Eddie Hearn, right? Matchroom, boss and everything, and Anthony Joshua promoter, his biggest client, right? So he came out and he was saying that Anthony Joshua wants the rematch with Alexander Usyk in England. Now, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. I don't think that, first of all, I don't think Eddie Hearn should be saying that. Even if it's true. If Anthony Joshua really wants to fight in England, I think Eddie Hearn shouldn't say that. Because that's just, for people who are on the borderline with Anthony Joshua, that's going to push them over the cliff. They're going to be, that's enough, man. How many fights you want at home? Right? You lost at home, and actually Usyk should say where the next fight should be, actually. Right? You can't have them all at home. Right? He's had everyone except 1.5 at home. Right? 2-1 Saudi Arabia somewhere, and then the other one in New York, the one he lost. Right? It's like you can't have everyone at home. You had enough at home, right? And I think that Eddie Hearn should stop saying that. Even if Joshua wants it, don't say that, man, because he's too big and hulky to run around and be wanting to be at home all the time. And I just think that you should keep that information for yourself because it's going to turn a lot of people off from Anthony Joshua. Now, because you got to remember that England was all in on Anthony Joshua, but now they have Tyson Fury for those who were just, with him. I ain't going to get into why that would be. But now they have Tyson Fury. They don't need to be Anthony Joshua fans anymore, right? And things like this would irk a real boxing fan at the end of the day. But when they only had Anthony Joshua, they're going to ignore it. But when you got Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, who's went everywhere, you see what I'm saying? And this guy just wants to be at home all of the damn time, right? You lost the fight, go beat him in wherever. Now, as far as the fight, Anthony Joshua shouldn't want to be at home, right? Actually, Anthony Joshua, they can't fight in Ukraine, right? But if they weren't, he should be trying to fight in Ukraine, right? But he can't right now. So somewhere else, then the neutral ground. But he should be trying to fight somewhere where Usyk wants to be. Because at the end of the day, Usyk is in his comfort zone when he's in your backyard. That's what just check the history. Check his little history. Usyk always goes to someone's backyard and beat the hell out of them. Anthony Joshua, Derek Chisora, Tony Bellew, Morey Gossif, Glavaki, Marco Huck, right? All of them were directly in their backyard. Seriously, damn near literally, right? The dude is going to your backyard. That's what makes him a living legend. So get him out of his comfort zone because them boos, they energize people. I know people that play sports on let's say, a semi-pro level or higher, right? Where you have crowds where you go. A lot of players, I know I was like this. I like playing away more than at home because it ain't nothing better than shutting up somebody. They're just talking smack, and they want their team to win, and you the one that did something that they couldn't do. They couldn't do nothing about it, and you shut them up as an opponent. That is what a lot of athletes live for, these moments. They're even better than people screaming for them. They like people to scream against them, and that motivates them. And I think Alexander Usyk is one of these. Hey, now, bottom line is this. Take that advice, Joshua. But another thing, is Eddie Hearn was saying that if they go to Saudi Arabia, then they would earn 2 times more, or even more than 2 times. But let's just go 2 times, I forgot exactly. But a whole lot more money to go to Saudi Arabia than in England. So I think that he's leaning towards going to Saudi Arabia. That's what he's trying to do. So I think, the cooler heads will prevail and they will go to Saudi Arabia somewhere or wherever. It doesn't have to be Saudi Arabia because they got issues there too. But I just think that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn should get off of this Anthony Joshua being at home thing because it makes him look weak. You guys got that? Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.